This is a lot better than her previous Paso Doble. Nice. Well done, pivots. Hi, guys. Welcome back to part 1 of the semifinals. Let's see what our dancers have in store for us. Okay, first up we have the so-called redemption dances, which is basically, in case you're not watching, I know some of you aren't, basically it means that the dancers get to try again with a dance style that they did previously, which didn't go as well. So we're starting off with Lauren Alaina redoing her Paso Doble, which apparently was her lowest scoring one. Here we go, Lauren Alaina and Gleb dancing the Paso Doble. With her partner Gleb. Mesmerizing staging. She looks like Medusa. Okay, very fierce. Great stage presence. Her posture has improved a lot. I would still like to tweak it, but she looks great. Good. Good shaping. This is a lot better than her previous Paso Doble. Very cool choreography. I would like to see her moving more. There's a lot of her standing pretty still. Pretty darn cool. She's such a good performer. That was a nice line. There's so much happening on stage. It's fun. Very nice ending lines. Okay. In contrast to her last Paso Doble, like night and day, really. I do feel that I would have liked to see her move a little more. It sounds like there's someone trying to beat in my window, which I don't think they are. But anyway, I guess that felt a little to me like a whole bunch of poses strung together. Like, that's an exaggeration. Like, they kind of got around what I was talking about last week with the transition issues by just not having as many difficult transitions. I don't know if that makes sense, but I did really like it. It was a lot of fun to watch. Her lines, like, she was hitting all those pictures and they looked great. Again, I feel always sort of Lauren's weakest part is her feet, and this just had her almost barely moving her feet in some ways. So less challenging. But on the other hand, that's maybe strategic because they were doing a lot of much more complicated shapes and lines, and so maybe they wanted her to have a chance to focus on that. But if I would say one thing about that, it would be that I wanted to see more flow and a little bit more dynamic movement, slightly less heavy on the poses. But really fun choreography overall. Super cool lines, and of course, massive improvement from her previous Paso Doble. Okay, scores for Lauren. Should be good. 9 from Carrie-Ann. 9 from Len. 9 from Bruno. So that makes sense. Okay, here we go with Kel redoing his Tango.
Kel Mitchell.
Okay. It's a very slow tango. Much smoother movement. That was magic with her skirt. So far, not a lot of movement happening either. Is this going to be a theme of the night? Okay, here we go. Good. That wasn't the easiest set of steps. That was nice. Their connection is going in and out, body connection is going in and out just slightly, but overall very good. This is nice. Very sharp. He has relaxed his shoulders. That's good. He can definitely be a little hunched sometimes. Nice. Well done pivots. Cool. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I would like to see them a little lower and taking longer strides. He's a little high. He does have good connection to the floor, don't get me wrong, but I'd like to see going lower still. Mm-hmm. Yeah, good job. Really good job. Similar to Lauren, what I would say, just like on the critique side, is that again, just a little bit more movement, more traveling, more groundedness. There were moments in this that were fantastic, very like sharp in Tango. Really, just he could take it to the absolute like next level if he flexed his knees more, got a little lower, which would allow him to get a longer stride. There are occasional moments where he plants the feet a little too squarely. We're always dancing on like different angles or different like parts of the foot. We have to be very conscious about where on the foot we put our weight. It wasn't too bad. There were just particular moments where you could see he like planted a little, and those were like the only moments that kind of like jarred slightly. But that was a fantastic performance. I think he's probably going to get 10s. Very well done. Okay, scores for Cal. 9 from Carrie Ann. Okay. 9 from Len. Mm-hmm. 9 from Bruno. He did apparently make a little mistake, so I think that's part of why. I mean, again, it wasn't perfect, but it was a very good, very good performance. All right, here we go with Ali, redoing her Viennese Waltz from week 2. Beautiful, like, waterfall effect. Ugh, gorgeous dress on her. Gorgeous dress, period. Mm-hmm. It's nice. Good, she's holding her space for herself well. Beautiful, much better. Uh-huh. That was pretty darn good. Mm-hmm. Good. That's nice. Good. Mm-hmm. Nice fronde. Mm-hmm. The points. Good. Improved frame. Very nice. Mm-hmm. 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 Her head is a little too high, like the angle of her head. Mm-hmm. 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 Beautiful. That looked fun. Nice. Huge improvement. The smooth dances are always a little harder for Ali. Everyone has their things. For some of the dancers, the Latin dances are a little harder. But that was much more connected with the arms and the body, and it's much stronger in the footwork. Apparently my theme of the night is wanting people to be more connected into the floor and to move more. Granted, Ali is tiny, so it's more difficult for her to move as much, but she can still move as much relative to her size. Very beautiful. Again, like I mentioned, a couple points of the heads went a little too high, but overall quite beautiful, and once again, massive improvement. It's really fun. This is a great idea to show the direct comparison. Okay, scores for Ali. 10 from Carrie Ann. 9 from Len. 10 from Bruno. All right, guys, that was it for part 1 of my reaction to the semifinals. What did you think about this set of dances? How did you feel about the judges' scoring? Which dances were your favorites so far? Thanks so much for liking, commenting, subscribing, and sharing. We recently cracked that 150 glass ceiling, which was very exciting for me. So thank you guys for that. It's awesome. I'll see you next time. Bye.